A kiss is just a kiss, or is it? Today on Delmarva Life, we're going to focus on 8 benefits of locking lips. Plus, if you're a germaphobe, you may want to cover your ears, or maybe not, because we're learning just how many microbes are being swapped between these couples.
And these couple of fruits show big power when it comes to heart health. If you're like me, you hear all the time, eat this, don't eat that. It seems like every time we turn around, we're hearing conflicting reports about what is and what isn't good for you. In today's Matters of the Heart, we're getting to the bottom of what to include in your diet for a healthy heart, including a vibrant avocado salad.
Maybe you want to share that salad with a good friend. Turns out having a few good friends is better than having dozens of acquaintances. We're going to show you the benefits to your health of having friends.
Being happy is certainly good for your health, and like just about everything, there's an app for that. We show you some of the top happy apps. Plus, there's even an app for dating. We look at the pros and cons, plus share an app success story.
So if you're past the first date stage and you're looking for a way to show your honey how you feel, why not say it with flowers? But do you know what the blooms say? We're going to tell you how much feeling is behind a rose versus a carnation and more. Plus, our Sean Stryker shows us some of the top arrangement trends.
How about this for a trend? Sending one of these guys to an ex to show them just how you feel. We'll tell you the story behind the bugs. Plus, imagine going to the mailbox and your mail carrier meets you with more than a dozen of these. We show you how these babies say, break up.
And take a look at what else we have our Sean Stryker getting into.
This is Mr. Stryker. He will be with us today while we do our science lesson, so make sure that you're helping him out if he needs any help today.
Yeah, I'm gonna need all your guys' help because I've never taught second grade before.
Today, he takes over a second grade classroom for our series, A Day in the Life. Delmarva Life starts right now.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hopper. Welcome to Delmarva Life from Historic Studio D.
And I want to let you know, Jimmy, even though this time tomorrow I'm going to be nearly $500 million richer, I still plan to come to work.
Are you going to share anything?
I don't know. Have you bought your ticket yet for the Powerball?
No.
No. Well, tonight's Powerball jackpot is $485 million, the third largest in history for Powerball. No one has won the jackpot in 3 months. Here's the thing, though. The odds of winning tonight's big prize is 1 in $175 million. But it's okay because I'm going to win it.
So if I buy 175 million tickets,
there you go.
I'll have to think
you
about
still
that
come
one.
out ahead.
It still works out okay. As you probably know by now, WBOC had another cyber attack on us yesterday. It's all under control. We've all changed our passwords on everything. Coincidentally, though, former head of the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, Michael Chertoff, was at the University of Delaware yesterday talking about cybersecurity. He says such attacks are here to stay. Just get used to it. Chertoff was guest speaker for the inaugural Distinguished Lecture of UD's nearly year-old cybersecurity initiative.
So we're going to be changing our passwords
quite often.
Quite often. Man, I got to remember all those passwords. Well, while we're talking about the University of Delaware, here's something else for you to do on Valentine's Day. Watch the first ever NBA fashion show. Along with Charles Barkley, former UD star Elena Delle Donne will be one of the judges. The NBA All-Star All-Style features NBA players like James Harden and Chandler Parsons, who was recently crowned most handsome guy in the NBA.
How about that? Of course, I'm in love with her just because she's 6'5". But anyway, if you happen to be a fan of the Rat Pack days, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., Peter Lawford, Joey Bishop, you know there's one more big name, Frank Sinatra. Coming up is the 100th anniversary of his birthday, and the Academy Art Museum in Easton has announced plans to celebrate with a series of events this year. The centerpiece of the program is going to be a gala celebration in May called Come Fly With Us. The Smithsonian Jazz Masterworks Orchestra will perform, along with award-winning vocalist Alan Harris, who will be singing the Sinatra hits.
Old Blue Eyes.
Yeah. So did you make it to work on time this morning?
I always do.
That's true. She always does. Just in case you ever get to work late, according to a recent online survey, more than 1 in 5 workers, which is about 23%, said they come in late to work at least once a month. Another 14% say they come in late once a week. Now here, get this, are some of the actual excuses offered according to CareerAdviceMonster.com. Get this one. I'm running late because I spent the night in urgent care after being beaten up and stabbed. These are true excuses. Try this one. I tried to cut my own hair and made a horrible mess of it, so I had to find a salon that was open and could fit me in to fix it. I don't know why I like this one so much. I'll be late because I fell asleep on the train home and missed my stop, only to wake up 3 hours further down the track and not be able to get back the same evening. Apparently that's a really good one because that employee actually used that same excuse twice.
Oh my goodness, we couldn't use that excuse here in Delmarva,
Wouldn't
could
work,
we?
would it?
No,
No.
wouldn't work. Okay, so we like to talk about things that are controversial, not so controversial. Well, of course, there's a lot of controversy over offshore drilling in the Atlantic, right?
Yeah.
Here's something I didn't think about. You can see Delmarva in the upper left of this map, and
Right.
you'll see somebody else that's affected by it, NASA Wallops Flight Facility.
Ooh.
Now, for a launch, the range must be clear of personnel and property, and some launches, such as the twice-a-year International Space Station cargo resupply, have a window of 5 minutes or less.
Wow.
So there, you put it all together. Did you even think about that?
I didn't.
Because remember that one boat was in the way when the Antares, and everyone was mad at
Ended
that
up
one.
blowing up the next day too,
Yeah,
so he was
well.
probably happy anyway. So have you got a middle schooler anywhere in Maryland? Here's a chance for them to win a cash prize. It's a writing contest for all 7th and 8th graders to focus on the themes of peace and social justice. 4 cash prizes right there. Going to be awarded $350 for first place, $250 for second, $150 for third, and $100 for fourth place. Now, if you'd like to know more about this writing assignment on peace and social acceptance, give them a call at 410-263-7409.
And if you have a Cub Scout in your family, you know all about the Pinewood Derby. Well, Cub Scout Pack 496 held theirs, the championship, actually. And here are 3 trophy winners. On the left, third place winner, Stephen Mayo, with a computerized speed of 222.9 miles per hour. Placing second was Jacob Bardsley at 224.1 miles per hour.
Wow.
And champion William Fatchett with the winning speed of 224.5 miles per hour. There were 52 Cub Scouts from the pack who competed. Pack 496 is sponsored by the Ken Island Elks Lodge 2576 in Stevensville.
I never really thought about that being figured out to 200 some odd miles an hour.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
amazing.
Well, while we're talking about that, just in case you haven't figured out yet what to get me for Valentine's Day,
Oh, yeah?
this is what I want. Okay, so when you stop a motorcycle real quick and you balance on the front wheel, it's called a stoppie, but you don't have to worry about that with this thing. You got 4 wheels on one of these, a couple of minor modifications. How much fun would that be at a stoplight?
Yeah, well, you'd probably show up to work with a neck brace the next day, so I don't know
Yeah,
about
there's that.
that.
You're probably
Well, something we all want is a healthy heart, and to get that, you need to make sure you're eating all the right foods and staying away from the bad ones. In today's Matters of the Heart, we learn more about bad fats and good fats. Yes, there is such a thing. We're even learning how to make a vibrant avocado salad that will provide your pumper with the nutrients it needs.
And guess what else can help your health? Here's a hint for you. Pucker up. That's right. A little later on, we're going to find out how locking lips can benefit your body.
A little happiness never hurt anyone, and now there's even an app to help you turn that frown upside down. We'll show you how a simple smile may be as simple as a click away.
And Delmarva Live's Sean Stryker finds out if being a 2nd grade teacher is simple or not. I'm going to go out on a limb and say not. Well, we're going to see how he fares in the classroom in our new series, A Day in the Life. Delmarva Life will be right back.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. Your local York and LG dealers, and State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.